Okay, so up to now we've been playing with styles, and we're going to go into a new venture. We're going to talk about stuff on the SD9 and hop on over to the Audi F5 as well. But before we do that, we're going to get into this interesting segment of this demonstration, which are the song styles. Now, many of you out there who are professionals know the limitations when it comes to styles, right? Either you're playing with a generic style, which allows you to play one or two or three different songs using the same rhythm, and it's much more open and free, or you're playing with a MIDI file, which is a backing track, which is exclusive to that particular song that you're performing, right? But with a song style, what we've done at KETRON is we've been able to give you the best of both worlds, right? So you have a style which is tailored around a particular song. Now, for those of you who grew up in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, there was some good music that came out in those days, which had signature bass lines, signature guitar lines, signature horn lines, for an example. And such songs are not easy to reproduce with a generic style, like just say a ballad or like a big band. So you have to design a style around that particular song, which means that things like the introduction and the endings will be unique for that particular song. When you hear it, you know it's that particular tune. At KETRON, they have taken it a level higher than that. We have Arranger D, which is a riff where the chord progression of that song is also built into that particular variation, right? So let's do this demonstration here real quick and show you what we're talking about. Here's a style called Celebrate. What's cool about the style, on the top left-hand corner, you can actually see the count, and it tells you how much is left in measures, okay? 22 of 25, 23 of 5, and we're in the intro, and it's gonna go into Arranger A real quick. Here we go. So I'm not playing any chords, the arranger has taken over, and the song progression for that particular song is now being played by the machine, which frees me up to play on the keyboard. So, as you can see, I was actually able to play the introduction of that tune, okay? So now I'm going to do something really interesting. Some of you are thinking it's a backing track. It's not necessarily true. This is a backing track to some degree that I have more control than your standard backing track. Again, earlier on in this demonstration, we spoke about control of the different elements of the style, right? I can apply those in this particular song style. And even though it's a song style, I can change it around a little bit and do something else. First and foremost, I can go into the style and go into where it says view, and I can look at my drum mixer, and I can again tweak and take out parts, have the drum play, mute, okay? Kick drum. this is how you make music. You allow the music to take control. You allow the music to control you. And this is what the KETRON SD9 does. It brings out the best in you. It brings out that monster, that musical monster that wants to come out and just play the instrument. Having all these controls at your fingertips makes a big difference.